Welcome to this edition of DIY3DTech.com. In this episode, I want to talk about this for a little bit. So in a prior episode, I showed you guys how you could use a webcam to monitor, for safety's sake, what's happening inside your laser cutter. So one of the things I did in that episode is also promise to come back and design a bracket for mounting. And I did, and I wanted to share that with you guys so you can kind of get an idea how I did it. So I've got this webcam. I picked it up for just a couple bucks off of eBay or Amazon. It was like $5 or less with shipping. It's a 640 by 480 camera, so nothing fantastic, pretty basic. One of the things I like about it is it has these lights. Since there's no lighting inside here, these three actually do a fairly good job of lighting things up. The other piece I did is whipped up this bracket, and it's a pretty simple bracket. I knocked off the little nubbin down here that held the camera to a little gimbal, and then what I did is whipped up this bracket in Tinkercad, which I wanted to elevate it. I designed it so it elevated it to about the height down here of the laser cutter, just a little bit above, so it would clear as the door closed. This space here would clear it, so I could get a downward view on my work material. And you know, as you can see, I've got in the upper corner that I'm actually running out the video as I'm doing this on the camera. I just used the camera app on the PC, which controls the printer, so nothing big there. The other piece that I did is I recessed pockets in here for 4 neodymium magnets. Now I left these a little bit proud, so the magnets themselves bind to whatever I stick it to, so it sticks pretty hard, and with 4 magnets. I altered the magnets too. I laid them out on a metal ruler, put the epoxy in, then flipped them over and stuck them in, so I got maximum grab, so it really holds. And the nice thing about it is I can put this just about anywhere on the laser cutter, so I can go actually like this to the inside if I want to mount it to the front of the laser cutter. And apologies, it's a little bit down there, so I can watch it from this view. I can go on top of here and watch it from this view. I can angle it over here and watch it from this view. So again, very flexible. I can even flip it around and mount it to the top like this, and then focus it down and then close the lid. So again, I've got a lot of different options with the magnet, and you can kind of see. So the camera itself doesn't have a huge field of view, but I'm typically not cutting out very large parts or that kind of stuff, or I'm placing it way off to the side like over here, and I can turn it to watch what's going on if I want. So again, it's way over there, by the way, so a little bit out of the field of view. But yeah, I think you kind of get the idea, and I've been very happy with the way that this has worked for literally, you know, probably $6 because I got maybe $1 in the neodymium magnets. So this has come out very well. So I wanted to share this with you guys because, again, I promise this is a follow-up in that episode, and I'm definitely a huge believer in safety when it comes to these devices, and they are a lot of fun, and you can do a lot of cool stuff with them. And I think this was a very neat addition. I'm probably going to mess around with adding sort of maybe a fisheye lens or something to this and see what happens in the near future. Maybe make a little adapter so I get a bigger field of view for this, but for right now it's pretty cool. The other thing I'm thinking about doing is this Air Assist originally had another laser over here. I'm thinking about redoing it, maybe to mount a camera on this head so it tracks the laser. I don't know, we'll see. I think we can get pretty crazy with this and have some fun. So hopefully this inspired you and gave you some ideas to create something for your own laser. Now, even if you don't have a 3D printer, with the laser cutter you could whip something like this up out of acrylic, you know, simply by cutting 3 pieces that interlock and gluing them, epoxying them together, and just stick them, glue the neodymium magnets right to the bottom of the acrylic. You don't have to get overly fancy, and you'd get the same product if you don't have a 3D printer. So again, hopefully it inspired you a little bit. If it did, hey, hit the thumbs up. I appreciate every one of those I get. Also, don't forget the swag shop up in the corner, helps us out. And then when the subscribe button comes up over there, hey, please be sure to hit it if you're not subscribed already. If you are a subscriber, many thanks and I appreciate it. We'll see you in the next video. Comment below. Cheers.
Please click like below and subscribe to the channel to keep up to date on all of our projects.